Hello everyone, welcome to Pinpoint UK, the home of Warzone and MotoGP mixed content. Because no one else does it, please like and subscribe. This is where you can get all of your Warzone and MotoGP news, reviews, thoughts, and hopefully get a bit of a community going. So in that thought, I will set up the stream. I'll be back in about a minute and dropping into Caldera to talk about the Jerez 2021 test, the first look at the 2022 MotoGP bikes, and give my thoughts on how that kind of looked. I'll also be talking about Aprilia because last week's stream did cut off a little bit early. So just going to talk about their expectations for 2022 as well. And looking forward to the Sepang test, which is next week, I believe. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what revisions they bring. But yeah, stay there and I'll be back.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon. Enemy soldier nearby. Enemy soldier nearby. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Right, that's all set up and locked and loaded. So, where are we going to drop first? I've been dropping Beachhead actually. And Peak has been, although I just want to get a bit of a warm up, so we're going to go to my favourite, which is Airfield. I actually got a my second Caldera win this morning, 9-kill win. Didn't think I'd get it though. Got killed by a bit of a ratty player. Wasn't moving. I tried to kind of move away. He didn't bother, and shot me on the rotation, which was frustrating. But it happens. Got to Gulag. go anywhere. Oh, I've got somebody coming in.
Targets are up. Take them out.
Got someone around here, have we? Where did they go? Oh, there's a dead body. Is there anyone there? A nice easy one to start with. Can have a look over here, and then yeah, I dropped in with absolutely nothing, so didn't actually sort of get anyone in the gulag, and then just basically came down, nothing, killed the guy who was just kind of in the gulag before me.
Gas is right on your tail.
And then kind of rotated round. Ooh, I thought that was a purple Bren then. Okay, so what have we got around here? And then yeah, just might just head this way. Came down, got my loadout, killed another player. Baby monitor, that's always good to have, especially early game when no one can get ghost. Obviously there is. Okay, so no one here so far. Yeah, and got the last guy. I heard him behind me. Lucky, to be fair. Ooh, okay. So I wouldn't ordinarily pick that Cooper up, but I'm trying to rank it up at the moment. That's fair. But yeah, so I was quite happy getting my second win. Oh, what's that? Having good. Oh, I want to do that one as well. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I think the purple's quite a good build if I remember rightly. So yeah, just had a good, yeah, and having some good days. I haven't checked my KD actually from this morning, but it must have been 2.5, which if I can drop a 2.5 KD, I didn't think he'd seen me there. And then he turned around. Oh, what have we got here? Oof. Yeah, he had the same as me. He had the same as me. So, I'm trying to get the Cooper ranked up. Because one of the streamers I do watch a lot of, because I do work from home on the laptop, so it's check if that wasn't anybody. God, my eyes, I do need to go and get a test actually, so kind of shows it. Nothing coming up on there. Where was I? Yeah, so I'm trying to get the book because the Cooper, one of the streamers I watched called Simsy, who used to be like one of the best Blackout players. He's still a pretty damn good player on this, to be fair.
Recon inbound on my grid.
UAV beginning flyover. Enemy UAV active.
Much better than me,
Rally
anyway.
point set.
Has been using the Cooper as a long range, which I've not really. Okay, so there's a few people
Rally
up there
point
now.
set.
And it hits quite hard, and I was using it this morning.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Got a loadout drop
Bit of a
inbound.
dangerous push this. I might just go a bit more round the edge.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV active.
Looks like they're on the bottom floor.
Gas is inbound.
I'm looking about there or there. That Bren, they do need to do something about it. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. He's got to be looking at this bloody thing now. Hate it when it does that.
Recon inbound on my grid.
UAV beginning flyover.
This first floor down there. Likely looking out that window. Let's see if we can grab him. Can't see him in that window.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
Definitely there somewhere. Can't see anything there. He's not moving either. Now I am a bit closer to, or a bit further away from the gas, so I should have a bit of a shot here on him when he moves. She should be doing pretty soon. I'll move to the left here now. I just told everybody where I was.
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
So yeah, that's kind of my Warzone thing, and I've dropped the heartbeat center now. Do with going down here and getting a second
Got a loadout drop inbound.
self-revive kit. So I just hope that I've not got anybody gatekeeping me because they've seen my smoke. That's always the downside of getting the second loadout, but let's see if it works out this time. So there's 18 left, including me. 18. Yeah, we're going towards peak. So the difficulties are going to be as we kind of get up towards that part of the map and having to go up like that. Always difficult. So yeah, that's kind of me in Warzone. And now we talk about MotoGP. So there's probably a fair few of you that have completely forgot about the Jerez test. To be honest, I've just had to look at the times and kind of take what I can from it. I remember some of the technical stuff, kind of what people were sort of taking. To be fair, it's pretty simple. Honda for the 2022 championship are completely developing their bike, completely. Moving the motor where it is in the chassis, where the weight distribution is. Okay, so there's someone up here somewhere. Don't know where he's being shot from. Oh, where is he going? He's going a long way around.
Engaging hostile.
That means there's probably somebody right at the top here, and they're going to be making life very difficult for me too. So we'll come around here a little bit. Yeah, there's only 17, so okay. So it's slowing down a lot now. Just kind of what you'd expect in this kind of zone with so little people. Although it's a very open zone. It is a very open zone.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
And we've got a bit of a climb up to the peak.
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
Now I'm going to expect people to be heading here then. I'm probably not going to be able to buy anything.
Enemy UAV active.
Nope. trouble here. People
Gas
can
is right
just
on
be
your tail.
hiding anywhere. No, I did hear that. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Be mindful.
That's not good either. Could do with a big game bounty myself. And then, yeah, everyone else is kind of doing sort of mild revisions. We've obviously got the 20...
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. Enemy precision airstrike. Stay alert.
Oh, that was a bit too close to my liking. I mean, this Cooper, I mean, if I could have been a little bit more...
Targets painted for airstrike.
This is Phoenix 3. Strike inbound.
Oh,
No enemy hits on that run.
Enemy precision airstrike. Stay alert.
oh. How did that kill me? I was on
You
a...
win this fight and you return to the front line. But if
Well,
you
it's stuck there.
lose, you're done. It's time, soldier. Break 'em. You got your
What?
ass kicked. Return to base. Less
How?
than 25 remained. Next time will be different.
I'm assuming that was a bit of desync there, because that did not... He was literally there a millisecond and then I was dead. Hello. Oh, Beppa. Oh, Cam Choba. Vom Ed. I'm not sure what that means, I'm afraid. I only speak English. I speak a tiny bit of German, not very well. And I can recognise a few French words as well, but yeah, I hope you can understand me. So yeah, Honda's complete rewriting of the kind of bike really, and everybody else is sort of really revisions. So Suzuki trying to get the shapeshifter working, Yamaha trying to get some more horsepower off the engine, because we have now got rid of the 2021. I think it was the 2020 regulations that said that they couldn't sort of do anything to the engine. So that was certainly hindering sort of the likes of Suzuki, Yamaha, KTM to a certain extent. But I mean, to be fair, they've probably got a decent enough engine at the moment anyway. But it was hindering a lot of the kind of other than Ducati really, because Ducati had by far the fastest bike, sort of, certainly in horsepower terms.
Check weapons and gear.
Yeah, I had to go back and have a look at what was going on and what was the what happened at the test and the timings and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised
Hostile
if
dropping into the
you
area.
guys
Watch the skies.
were slightly out on that.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I wouldn't expect anybody else to be kind of all over what was happening in the Jerez test, but
Stand by for deployment to
effectively,
the war
you know,
zone.
you can split it down. The same two were at the front. Bagnaia and Cottararo were first and second in that order. Suzuka was third and sixth. Rins was actually third, and Mir was sixth. So I think that could be sort of seen as a good start from their point of view. Obviously, Suzuki have been working on the 2022 bike quite a while, probably longer than anybody else. Certainly,
Proceed to the safe zone.
the fitness test of the 22 bike as early as let's get to Beachhead then. Let's head to these.
Zone established. Go time.
But probably as early as sort of last year's Sepang test, they were kind of bringing it out. Certainly, sort of like the later ones, I think in Jerez and where else did they test? Did San Marino, but that was late. That was maybe Catalonia. But yeah, they were certainly testing their 22 bike very early compared to everybody else. And that seems to have carried through for them. So it'd be interesting to see kind of how fast. I haven't looked at the top speeds at the bottom of the straight. To be fair, Jerez isn't the fastest of threats. You have the one big straight, so it won't give a. It won't be a terrible view of it, to be fair. Yeah, we'll take the dead silence over that little thing, to be fair. I'll take an NZ as well. Okay. But I said, do like the stem. Ooh, do we take that? Why not? Why not indeed? I can't really hear anything either, which is weird for around Beachhead. Beachhead is tended to be quite hot drops, so trying to do a bit of a job on the Cooper carbine and the Owen gun. I've heard that it's an absolute beast, so try and get it ranked up, although by the time they do, it generally gets nerfed, and they have to start doing another one. Ooh, I don't really like the PPSH. Tried it a few times, and I know people do like no sort of hip fire. They do hip fire builds. Let's see if anybody's over here. Because to be honest, this is where people generally drop. And it doesn't look like it. So we've got to do the Tommy gun as well. Another streamer I watch called Jerez is over in the US. If anybody is that sort of side of the Atlantic. He used the Tommy gun. Oh my god, it looks absolutely ridiculous. So again, he's a very good player, and not that good. So, to be fair, every gun. Oh, that was over there, wasn't it? That'll do. That was over there. Oh. Right, we'll go over here. So yeah, Jerez was the main two. Patero and Bagnaia. This will help.
Recon deployed.
UAV beginning
Right, let's
flyover.
go round here.
Marked our rally point.
Try get up here. So there's in that building there, and he's going to move out.
UAV
You'd
is out of
think.
fuel. Returning for resupply.
Jesus Christ. Okay, don't know where he went. And I've got, I think, quite a big run to go here. Not ridiculous, so. There's definitely another person up here. And I'm crossing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Steel free.
Let's move, let's move, let's... Brilliant. I'm glad he left me alone there, because I wasn't really in a position to sort that. Right, we'll just go to this side. Wait, there's no one up here. He's travelling right over there. So yeah, Yamaha will be relatively kind of happy. Qatar is still up there. Morbidelli was, you know, okay. Dovizioso was okay.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
I think Yamaha generally will be relatively happy. Obviously they have
Loadout drop inbound.
Morbidelli that you'd think would get better and better with his fitness, so that should be a big plus. Might take one of the cable cars up actually.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Good way to get some height relatively quickly. Can't see. So yeah, I think Yamaha would be relatively happy. Ducati would be very happy. Miller was pretty high on the list as well.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
No, I don't know peak at all, so got to a few times, but this sort of time of the game I'm usually long gone. Map knowledge does make a huge difference, I've got to say. Honda, with their sort of first look, at the 2022 bike, are actually pretty good. Taka was in 7th. Alex Marquez was 10th. Oh, God. Whoa. So I had one person at the front, one person at the back. Ah, Kilo Matters coming back as well, isn't it?
If you survive, you earn your freedom.
And who else was it? Stefan Bradl as well was 11th. And I think, you know, you see kind of all these. I think Pole was 3rd or 4th, I think, as well. So yeah, the Hondas were really good.
To the front line, but if you lose,
for the first time out.
It's time, soldier. Break them.
Little shaken, but I'm good.
You're going back to the front line.
Oh dear, got him. So there, that obviously worked at Jerez really well. Oh god, that's pretty much where that guy was, I think, wasn't it? I have to go for it though.
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I was hoping that would be some kind of plate. Got one down there.
Gas is right on your tail.
Let's go flying. I'm hoping now I don't get shot out of the sky like a clay pigeon. Because I still need at least one plate. I never really feel comfortable unless I've got full plates as well, so there's a thing there. Come on, yeah. I need to rotate through here as well quite rapidly. That's quite nice. Oh god, yeah. I've got quite a way to go up here. Ooh, okay. So for a first view of a brand new bike, I think Honda would be absolutely pleased as punch with their Jerez sort of test. I'm hoping there's a better way up here. Yeah, that will do. Nice and direct, and I can get up it. So they'll be very happy. Now, I've said in the previous sort of live streams that Honda, I think, and personally, they've got to be thinking they will have some really good weekends. You know, they'll get the bike out, the crate. It will be feeling really nice from the off. There's one person there, saw him. Where is he? There he is. He's just seen me. Did he see me? He doubled back quite quickly, so might be just getting some supplies. Who's there?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Recon deployed.
Time to cover your tracks. There's an enemy team hunting for you.
Well, hey, okay. Somebody is tracking me. Right, I'm going to jump in the car
Gas is right on your tail.
and move it.
I'm the wheelman.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
There's definitely one guy there. One guy up here on the road. Get a little bit more central. Stuff on that a little bit. Ooh, big game
Target has
bounty.
been marked. End them.
Rally point set.
Is it there somewhere? Whoa.
Recon mission order.
Target is down.
Oh,
Little shaken, but I'm good.
cool. He was a bit sweaty, wasn't he? Right, where are we? So,
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
got one there, and then we've got one ghosted to the left of him. Here he goes. What?
Less than 25 remain.
One, how did you know I was there?
We'll be
Okay,
back to
Axel,
finish
set the
the war.
fireworks. Mark out, moving.
Fair play. I mean, I hit the early shots, and yeah, Cold War guns are very good, but my goodness, he absolutely rinsed me there. Oh, that's a shame. I don't know how many kills that was, but I don't think it was a huge game. But yeah, oh well. So yeah, Honda will have some bad weekends, but they will have some good weekends as well. And it'll be interesting to see how quickly Marquez can get kind of up to speed on it as well. So he hasn't ridden the bike; he's probably ridden iterations of it in previous tests and bits and bobs that have come through. But fundamentally, I don't think he will have ridden, certainly not an awful lot, kind of the way they've gone. And they have gone in a very sort of distinct way with moving the weight of the engine backwards, to just go after that rear grip that they've been missing. Obviously Marquez very front focused, and he has the Honda have basically built the bike around Marquez, which has kind of cost them a little bit. Obviously he's not been there really for the last sort of 2 years, and not at full strength, so it's made it very difficult. And I think they've kind of decided to go down a more sort of centrals route, so to make the bike a little bit more neutral, and therefore it can work with everybody rather than just a few people. So that's what I think. That's what I think for sure. And it'll be interesting. Obviously, Marquez coming back. I'm sure he will be fast. I'm sure he will be fast pretty much straight off the bat. But his physically he won't be as strong to start with, and that will hinder him and Honda. It looks like Cole is getting to grips with it as well, and hopefully this sort of revision is built more around kind of his riding style, whilst not going too far away from Marquez's riding style. Because at the end of the day, when you've got the world champion of such quality, Marquez, you don't want to go too far away from the kind of what he's good at as well. Ooh, might do a peak drop here.
Drop zone established. Go time.
Okay, let's go peak. So we can get a couple of quick kills. Oh. So yeah, it will be very interesting to see kind of how Marquez and Honda
hunt the enemies before they hunt you.
That's good. That's a
Enemy
good.
dropping into the AO.
Why would you not pick up the gun? Gotta say, I do like this Tommy gun. I don't really know them around here. Can I get up here or no? Don't think I can. Okay, not sure what to do now. I know there's probably people around me. Go into the cave system.
Supply box marked. Secure the goods.
Didn't really want to do that. Jesus. see if he's there.
Gas is moving.
Doesn't give me much. Oh.
Little shaken, but I'm good.
To be fair, that was pretty stupid from him to push that. I recognise this place. That goes straight into your I guess straight into the middle of the peak down there. So moving away from it slightly. My plan will be to come back up on it. Although I'm not sure where the hell I am and how I would do that. Been a nice road for me, and this seems familiar. I think that's Pride Rock, isn't it? So yeah, that's Honda. I think it's a good start for them. I think we're just going to have to see kind of how it sort of plays out with them. I think it's going to be very up and down. Suzuki 3rd and 6th, yeah, good. Jerez is quite a tight track. And so I'm not particularly kind of looking into it massively. What? How have you done that? Oh, mounted. Damn!
Welcome to the gulag.
I didn't realise you'd gone mounted. Otherwise, I would have not challenged that.
You're up next. Ready up.
I'm just surprised he jumped down. He turned around. Cod timing, I guess.
You win this fight and you return to the front line.
You know, if Suzuki
if
can
lose,
get a decent engine,
it's time, soldier. Break them. You're going back to the front line. Great work.
if they can get a decent engine, my chassis works. We know that. Might go docks actually.
Marked our rally point.
Might go docks. Not really anything contracty there, to be honest. There's not many contracts around. So if we go there
Rally point set.
and see where we go. Aprilia? No, I do want to touch on their kind of 2022 expectations, because my stream cut out last week before I could kind of talk about them, which was a bit of a mistake on my part. I didn't realise trying to change games would have that kind of
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
would have that effect. Right, okay.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Right. What I want is one of those. Got this. feels worse. Thought the one with the scope would be quite slow. It felt doesn't it? That's better. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, let's get over here, because we're going to have to move quickly anyway. Decent amount of that. Happy to take that.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Okay. Let's see where we can go from here. What have we got? These big game bounties? No.
You're being tracked by an enemy team. Tread
Excellent.
carefully.
Tell you what, on this game, you get tracked so much. Well, nice. Thank you very much. Just, it seems like everyone who gets a bounty gets it on you. It's ridiculous. So, I know that's not the case, but it just feels like it, to be quite honest. So yeah, Aprilia. Now Maverick Vinales was 5th, which oh god, ooh.
Little shaken, but I'm good.
Alright, let's go this way, because that was obviously our bounty. Okay. Oh. Let's see where. So I don't know this area at all.
Enemy UAV active.
Whoa, whoa. What the?
Hit us hard that time, but we'll settle the score.
Oh, he's on the top. Right. So, sometimes bounties do not end well. So yeah, Maverick United, I think he did do a test session though in Jerez for them. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think he did. I think his first test session ever with the Aprilia was at Jerez. So he's got previous experience of it. So that will help him. But Aleix was 13th. Now, was he testing new parts? Was he, was Maverick just sort of concentrating on getting used to the V4? So was Aleix testing the new parts and just doing sort of like a shakedown of everything? Where actually he wasn't going for lap times. I'm sure he would have wanted to put a lap time in though, especially if his sort of teammate, who is going to be very competitive. But when Vinales does get his head around the Suzuki Aprilia, he will be competitive, and he will push Aleix. And to be fair, I think he's probably a better rider than Aleix as well. Probably more inconsistent, but a better overall rider. And so, yeah, I found it really interesting actually. And I don't know where they're going to kind of be in the kind of 2022 hierarchy. I hope they get off to a really good start, and they've got to be sort of. It was a good year. You can't say it wasn't a good year. I think Salvadori kind of, he wasn't the right rider for that team. They need two top riders, and now you could argue they have. Aleix is probably not a top rider, but he's a very good rider. I think Maverick is certainly towards the top of the top riders. Is he in the exceptional riders? Probably not. I think his time at Yamaha probably showed that he hasn't got that sort of in his arsenal. But overall, he is going to be a very good rider for Aprilia on their kind of upward curve. They seem to have a good engine, and it'll be interesting to see kind of how that works. I'm still not getting through too many of these.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Still not getting through too many of these attachments. It takes bloody ages to get through them all. Okay.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Yeah, I'll keep the pine tar grip on. Can't really use the area gun, to be honest. I could use that this time. Just the recoil on it is just crazy.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
And their expectation, yeah, they've got some podiums. They were on the front row a few times for qualifying. They aren't going to expect better than that. I think the big sort of thing that Aprilia want to get off their chest is the first win. So that's why I expect their expectations to be set. They'll be wanting to be in that sort of frame. Now, yeah, maybe they don't get the win this year, but they want to be on a second, third, pushing the top teams. Let's go airfield.
Scavenger contract.
Always good to get the Challenger early on. There's generally people going for it as well. So yeah, that's the expectations for the Aprilia team. They've only got 2 bikes on the grid, which is gonna really sort of make it difficult. But Suzuki have shown that if you concentrate on who you are,
you're being tracked by an enemy team. Tread
and
carefully.
what was I talking about, the bounties? Jeez. I don't see why it puts it on people still in the air. It's madness.
Hostile dropping into the area. Supply box located. Move to secure. Execute all targets in the AO.
Let's see where he was. Awful. Awful. Sort this out now. Good carbine, that'll do. Bit better than the M1 Grand. Pump shotgun. No thank you. Right, this is my bounty. With an NZ. Fair play to him. I mean, he was not messing about. I would not have pushed somebody
Gas is inbound.
with a car and an NZ. To be fair to him. Oh, outside the tents.
Next objective updated.
Just pushing him because that was weird. Don't know why he's doing that. There's a few people around there though, to be fair. Alright, 13,000 and still a scavenger to sort. This is good money. Do you know what? I'm gonna go and get that.
Down.
I'm assuming that's that first guy that I was his bounty. Oh, good four kill game start. That's nice. We will take that every day. And yes, that is a good start for me. Although we 70 odd up as well. It's crazy how quickly the lobbies die off now. People just don't seem to be able to stay alive very long.
Objectives found. Move to the next location.
It's all going off over there. It's all going off. Okay, let's get there. Already got that.
You crushed it.
Got a UAV, so I can start hunting now.
Recon deployed.
Whoa.
UAV beginning flyover.
Can't stay.
Enemy UAV active.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
Got a feeling he's probably not. Would I poke my head out there again? Probably not, to be fair. Probably not.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
I must have been blind and gone past, like, tactical
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
and lethal stuff, surely. I haven't, like, not opened crates and had that, surely.
Enemy UAV active.
Right. Oh, look where it's put it. somewhere where I know there's probably a person looking over it. Lovely. Ooh. Purple Bren indeed.
You've got gas moving in.
Oh, you camping? Oh my lordy. What are you doing? Oh, oh dear lordy. Oh,
You win
bless.
this fight and you return to the front
Oh,
line. But if
I
you
do.
lose, you're
Can't stand
done.
people that play like that.
It's time, soldier. Break them. You're going back to the front
How
line.
did he nearly
Great
hit?
work.
How did he nearly kill me? Oh, no, he's going to be there still. Plenty of time to regain, which is good. A good start. Create a little bit of noise.
Enemy UAV active.
Alright, I did pick up. Sure, I had a... Yes. I remember. Alright. You won't still be there, will he? You won't still be there, surely.
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Enemy UAV active. Bounty target has been marked. End them. Enemy UAV active.
Now I think he's got the UAV, so I'm just going to stay here a little bit. yeah, he's not looking at it. He's coming my way. He's going to.
You've got gas moving in.
Can't see anybody yet. Don't jump on a vehicle.
Place is picked clean already.
Bounty target is down. Marvellous.
Right, let's head back down. So, that's Aprilia done. I think it's just KTM. Now, KTM probably the biggest thing
Bounty contract. Let's hunt.
for them.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Be mindful.
An easy one. Nice to get a riot shield out as well. Where they've got the Pramac.
Bounty target is up. Take them down.
Pramac's head, Godotti, which is a big kind of thing. You know, they got rid of the other lead, the principal. Let's go this way.
You got gas inbound.
And
Safe zone relocated.
we went and got the Pramac. Oh, God, this is going to be difficult. Got to be very close. Whoa!
Less than 25 remain. Next time.
Didn't expect that. To be fair, that was a really good. That was a really good read. Damn, 7 kills as well. He had 4 kills, and he's hiding in a bush. Oh God. So yeah, I think KTM. It'll be really interesting. I talked about this in the last one that I did, the last stream. I think it can go one of either two ways. It can go the good way for KTM, and they'll have a good start to the season. They'll build on that, or it could go the other way, and they have a poor season, and it would just get poorer. I'm excited to see the Catectois, Fernandez, and who was the champion? Gardner. I'm excited to see them on MotoGP in the same team as well. I mean, there was a little bit of a dodgy sort of bit there at the end of last season where they were saying like, oh, I think it was Fernandez was saying, they were favouring him and, I was faster, etc., etc. So it'd be interesting to see kind of how that sort of goes. It'll be interesting. Could well be a few fireworks at Tech 12, especially to be kind of like the top dog. That'd be an interesting sort of battle towards the back of the grid. But they've got Oliveira, they've got Babinda. Babinda was 11th in Jerez. Miguel Oliveira was 14th. It doesn't really give you much confidence that anything's really changed. Obviously, they did win last season, but in most race weekends, they were well off the pace. And they're going to need, I think, a little bit more of a kind of rejig. And I think 2022 is likely to be a bit of a sort of rebuild exercise and rebuilding the team, looking at development for 2023 and onwards. They might get a few decent results here and there, but I think overall they're going to really struggle, and that's not something I like to say. I love the fact that recently in recent times we've had 4 factories with the other 2 really sort of pushing them and being able to go for wins. I just see KTM probably have fallen kind of off the other side now, unless they've got something up the sleeve and they've got a bike that they can really build on. But I don't have that confidence with KTM like I do a lot of the others. So, yeah, it was going to be interesting. Yamaha, should be happy. I think, but Ducati are in the best position. My tip for the 2022 championship is Bagnaia. I think he's going to be very, very strong, and I think he's the kind of out and out sort of number 1 now in that Ducati squad. I think Jack Miller is probably a number 2 rider to him now, being a little bit older. I think it's kind of obvious now that Bagnaia is the one with the speed. Jack Miller will be there and will do, have good results, and he needs to have good results because there is a lot of good riders that are coming up that could fill that sort of space really. So yeah, that's my sort of thoughts on the Jerez test. And we're going to have a week off next week because it's my birthday, so want to take that off, have it with the family, and spend a bit of time there on the Sunday. So I'll be back on the 20th of February talking about the Sepang test. And the Sepang test is the 5th and 6th of Feb. So at the end, is it the start of next week? Yeah, it's the start of next week. So no, I'm not off next week. I am on next week. Sorry. I am on next week. I'm off on the 13th of February. So yeah, and February the 5th and 6th. So yeah, it's a weekend testing. So I'll be here. I'll be looking at kind of what's going on. I'll be sharing stuff on Twitter with what's with what's going on. I'm also thinking of adding a few different sort of games into the repertoire here, not just Warzone. So I've been playing a lot of Dirt 5, which was free on the PlayStation Plus, and I think that's a really good game. I've been playing online and I've been doing really well. I hold 2 world records for Dirt 5 as well, on the Norwegian Jerez Lake, something like that. I think I own 2 or maybe 3 world records. So I reckon I'm quite good. I want to get into the kind of racing sim. Potentially maybe doing that on a Sunday night. A little bit more kind of builds in with the sort of like motor racing theme that this stream is built upon. So yeah, comment on the in the comments on whether you think that's a good idea, what you'd like to see. The game I'm looking at potentially is Assetto Corsa Competizione. which is all about the GT championships. The reason that is that because they're bringing out a PS5 version with 60 frames per second and 4K visuals if I wanted to as well. I'm looking to get a steering wheel and pedal set as well. So yeah, could be quite interesting. So if that's something that you're interested in, drop a like, drop some comments just to say kind of what you'd be happy to kind of watch that sort of stuff. My only kind of concern, especially on the kind of competizione, is the kind of amount of chat. The amount of interaction I can have. With Dirt 5 it would be quite easy, but yeah, with Assetto it's a lot more in depth and there's a lot more kind of concentration levels. But we'll see. Let me know if you'd be interested. It might be something that we could do. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So yeah, next week I'll be talking about the Sepang test. I'll be then having a week off. Back on the 20th, talking about the Indonesian test, and then the week after that, the 27th, will be a look forward to the new season starting, and then the week after that will be the start of the new season at Qatar, and I am looking to do a Friday, Saturday and Sunday stream to make the most of getting into the excitement really. So looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting over the next few weeks. Hope you have a good week and see you back next week 7:30 GMT on Pinpoint UK, your home of MotoGP and Warzone mixed content.